Spacey Sims, and we're back with more Color X Malice Unlimited, and we are in the Adonis route, and we're just continuing our investigation. Last time we started and finished all of Suzune's, we started and almost finished all of Shion's, and we probably could have gotten a little bit more, but then we got a little sidey scene with the two of them, which I'm just guessing, you had to get to a certain point in each one of their stories before you got the thing with both of them, so it wouldn't have mattered like who you did first or whatever. You didn't have to do it like all of her and then all of him, but so that's actually kind of cute. So I'm wondering if we'll get other little side scenes with other people, like combos, as we go. So we are just picking back up on the next day. Who will we investigate? And we're going to continue and get the rest of Shion's. So, okay, we have two more of his. Shion and Suzune are here because they avenged their parents. They killed the people who drove their mother over the edge. But if Adonis hadn't given them that chance, they might have been able to live their lives without staining their hands with crime. Pointless speculation about what might have been is a waste of time. Also, I don't regret anything. It wasn't just for Mom and Dad. Wow, I'm sorry, sneeze. The reason I killed that trash is because it was necessary for us. Did you feel better? A bit. The people we lose can't come back. At the very least, Suzune and I have become strong enough to live with this hatred. Our reason for living was revenge. And we had nothing to lose. In fact, I expected to die once I finished carrying out my revenge. I feel like he's saying us, that's us. He's like, just a mirror for how we feel. In the end, we didn't die and we wound up here. Oh, and don't tell any of this to Suzune. I know. Besides, it's not like I have that kind of relationship with her right now. What do you mean? You didn't do anything to her, did you? Apparently she seen me coming in here. She wanted to know just what was going on between us. I see, so I made her worry. And? How did you respond? Told her the same thing I told you. Zero ordered this. That's right, you've got your orders. You weren't doing anything wrong. You don't trust me, do you? Nope. But earlier we talked about a very delicate topic. There was nothing to gain for you for telling me things like that, which means... Shut up! You're overthinking things! Here, eat this! Huh? Chomp chomp. Is this a cheese tart? But I can't finish this whole thing in one bite. He stuffed the cheese tart in our mouth. Look! Get consent before you stuff your cheese tart in a girl's mouth, okay? You like these, right? Damn, you're really chewing that thing. Did he go out and buy this for me? Don't misunderstand. The only reason I asked you what you liked was for Suzune. Huh? She doesn't ask anything for herself, so I figured I'd buy her something that other women liked and give it to her as a present. I bought two and I gave you the other one. Phew! Finally swallowed it. I'd have preferred if you would have just handed it to me. Oh, you finished. You got a lot of it around your mouth. Yeah, because you shoved the tart in my face. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. But still, your face kind of looks like a chubby toddler's. Coming from a chubby toddler. You're like, he's not that much younger than us, but I still feel like they're still babies. I don't really like being laughed at, but this is the first time I've seen him like this. He bought two tarts. He could have just eaten the other one himself. I didn't glimpse it often, but maybe this was the way he showed kindness. Shall I call it a day? Can't shirk my duties. Who shall I investigate today? Gee, I wonder. Boop, boop. Last one. Hey, have you been painting lately? Next day's almost here, so it's not really time to be indulging in my hobbies. That's true, but it's also a shame. I wanted to see if you'd created anything new. Did you really like them that much? I did. Your paintings make me feel relaxed. I think you have a valuable talent. A valuable talent, huh? It's the first time anyone's ever told me that. I'm not saying you should make it a career, but you should keep doing it as a hobby. You're flattering me. I'm not gonna give you anything just because you're being nice. It wasn't flattery. If you paint something new, please show me. Oh, okay, that came out weird. Like, it wasn't flattery. If you paint something new, show me. It's just like a weird change of like tone. I don't know. You're persistent, but fine. The next time I paint something, I'll show it to you. Really? I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Honestly, though, how long do you intend to keep this up? Huh? We talk pretty frequently. I think you're more than accomplished your task of getting to know me. You've already fulfilled Zero's order. Do you not like me coming by? Not really. It's not that. First I thought it was a pain, when I've gotten used to talking to you. But even though we're not covering deeper topics, you still keep coming here. And lately we've just been chit-chatting. Maybe I like chit-chat, okay? Don't be an asshole. Talking like this is a good change of pace. I don't think it's meaningless. Actually, because of these conversations, my opinion of you has changed. Oh? How so? It's not like you've fallen for me or anything, right? I mean, have you? I have. Huh? You cover your true nature with a shell, but you're actually very kind. Stop. Don't go making me into something I'm not. Kind? It's impossible. I'm a killer. I don't think that particular title holds any particular meaning here. I just spoke the truth. Just take what I said at face value. You're the same, no? What do you mean? You're covering your true self in a shell. You're trying to accomplish some goal and you're trying hard to kill your feelings. It's like he knows us. Shion is us. We're all Shion. I think your true self is more straightforward and human-like than you let on now. You were someone who used to be able to laugh. Is that your opinion? You don't know me at all. True. While you've been talking to me, I've been observing you too. You're so loyal to the orders of the organization. So much so that they've left the weapons to you. And I thought you'd be more cold-blooded. You like cheese tarts. You're moved by my art. You're cool-headed but stubborn and you get angry at the smallest things. You're unexpectedly normal. You should talk. You get angry and flustered at the things I say. You laugh. You're a normal big brother who loves his little sister. What you doing, buddy? Okay, bye. When I speak to Suzune, she shows such admiration for you. I can see it for myself now. You think you're a wonderful big brother. Don't go putting me on a pedestal, you dummy. And when you smile, your eyes are so kind. That's something else I've learned. Sorry, I have slight allergies today. Like slight, like sneezy, a little sneezy, like a little nose runny, but it's like nothing compared, like, man. Having like, I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's like my fucking thingy-majiggy, my air purifier. It's working wonders. I mean, I still get allergy days like today, but I feel like today would be the at 2 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna die. And now I'm like, oh, my nose. Oh, I sneezed a couple of times and my nose runs. Like, I wake up, like, oh, I sneezed a bunch of times, but then that's basically it. Like, normally it just progresses from there, just keeps getting worse, and my nose won't stop running, and then I feel like my nose is gonna fall off. Go through a box of tissues, and now I'm like, I have to blow my nose a little bit, and I've sneezed a couple of times, but like, man, this feels good. Anyway, shall I call it a day here? I put things, can't shirk my duties. Inputted. Call it a day, computer duties, okay, investigate who? Woo! Who are we going to investigate now? We can't do Makuni yet, we're going to save him for the end. I want to save Hana for closer to the end because she's fun. I don't want to do Akito just yet. I'm thinking, maybe we do Sanjo? Or Soda? And then we could do Sugawara after that. Well, or wait. I just want to spit. We don't have a lot of ladies to talk to, so. The poor Akito, we're saving him for closer to last. Let's go with him first. Let's get him out of the way. We could also go back and forth. We could tag team. We could do him and then... But it's just easier because then I can keep the voice because I'm going to forget. I don't know what voice he has. Hey, I know you're in there. Come out. No, it's you. Can you not call me that? That's impossible. It's already been decided upon. So? Why'd you follow me? I didn't know when I could talk to you. You can just come talk to me normally. I'm used to keeping out of sight, so I guess I had my guard up. Yes, so that's why I felt the will to murder. And that's what made it more difficult to talk to you. If this was just a work-related thing, you wouldn't have gone all this annoying trouble, I'd bet. So what's going on? I just wanted to chat. You, the workaholic, just wants to take a break and chat? Just what are you plotting? I know that's the image people have of me, and that's why I wanted to change their minds. Now that X Day draws close, it's important that all of us members know each other. Well, I guess we can go with that. So chatting, was it? You're in charge of dealing with gangs and violent organizations for our internal plotting, right? How's it going? Internal plotting! This is totally about work. It's fine. Everything's going as planned. When the time comes, you'll be able to silence anyone we don't need running their mouths. Well, you know. Oh yeah, you're a pretty good shooter, right? Kinda wanted to see which of us was a better shot if we get the chance. I refuse. Straight to the point, eh? Stick in the mud. Competition between members is forbidden. It's fine so long as you don't get caught. That's totally what I'd expect to hear from a typical good-for-nothing. I can't believe you used to be a police officer. Huh? You say that I stick out, but the people around you are all afraid of you. I think that you should be a bit friendlier to people. Shut it! What are you, a student council member? Hey, at least have some kind of reaction. Sorry, I was just thinking of the best way to respond to that. So serious. Jeez, you're acting differently than normal and it's driving me nuts. A machine who faithfully follows Zero's orders. That's what people say about you. And out of the blue, you show up and want to chat. And here we are having a back and forth. This chat was success. This chat was success. That's a robot. Like, did she mean to say that? Back and forth? This? I do like that they're not super long. You know what I mean? Day, input, computer, job duties, something. Who should I investigate? Let's see, we're getting close to, we didn't even get a day 10. Interesting. We got a day 25, checking in, and then we got our day 15, like, flashbacky thing, but we didn't get anything. Oh no, we got a day 20. But we didn't get a day 15, we didn't get a day 10. I wonder, like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of glad they don't do one every 5 days. That would just get to be a lot. But I'm just surprised that they didn't space it out a little bit more. You know what I mean then? But, Sanjo's already too, yes. What kind of food do you like? Is this you chatting again? Yes, I figured a chat about food might turn into a good conversation. Guess that's proof that you're putting your own thought into this. Well, whatever. I like ramen. Soy sauce, miso, pork bones, salt, etc. What type do you like? Jeez, does it matter? Well, most ramen lovers like a specific style. Just wanted to know what yours was. There's more than just the, 5-cent pack that you get at the top ramen that you get at the grocery store. Yeah. I know. Please don't at me like I don't know. I do. I'm just being sarcastic, but... Yeah, you're like, yes, do you want the creamy chicken kind? Absolutely the creamy chicken kind. It makes me want to get some, but the amount of sodium in it would fucking kill me because I'm old, so... Well, if I had to pick one, it'd be salt. But I usually just get the flavor I feel like eating at that moment. Salt. I like salt ramen. That's not... it's like I just licked a salt block thinking about it. Alright, I'll remember that. Is this really something to take so seriously? I don't think this information will be useful at all. When you get ramen, is there a specific shop that you go to? You just keep on coming. Yeah, there are a few I like. And one of them, if you eat an entire 7-kilogram bowl of ramen within 30 minutes, you win 30,000 yen. I tried that once. 7 kilograms? How much is that in, American I can't do conversions! This was when I was young. You're just I'm just thinking it's probably not as much in American terms, like pounds or ounces or whatever. What is it? I don't have my phone. I can't Google it. Hold on. I gotta find out. You think you're I could fucking do that, and then you're I probably couldn't fucking do that. Look, fat Americans, okay? I could totally fucking... I'm just curious. Hold on, we gotta look it up. Alright, well, my phone's... Even still, I can't believe it. If you ask me, a woman who can eat a gigantic parfait is more shocking. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Kilograms to pounds. Oh, well, hold on. Oh my god, it's 15 pounds! Okay, no normal human can do that! That's a lot! What? Oh my god! Alright, okay, never mind. I'm just like, what is it, like 6 pounds of ramen or something? Like, 15 pounds! Jesus Christ! Babies don't weigh that much! That's more than a baby weight! Holy crap! No wonder why it was 30,000 yen. Jeez. Alright, well look, you know what? When you say something like 7 kilograms, it doesn't sound as impressive. When you say 15 pounds! Anyway. But parfaits are lighter than ramen. What? What part of a parfait is light? It's got fresh cream, chocolate. Just looking at one gives me heartburn. Heartburn? It should give you diabetes. So you don't like sweets? Yeah, same with cake. Just a big old lump of sugar, right? Never in the mood for it. Yeah, he's pretty salty, so that's why I like salty things. I see. By the way, what's the deal with that paper bag you've been holding on to? It's nothing. What? Is it a gift? I'm right, aren't I? Give it to me! Let's see here. Huh? These are cookies. I was hoping to get something anyone would like. Seems like I failed. Even if you're a woman trying to give me cookies? I wonder about you. Oh, even if you are a woman. Okay. You consider this strange? There were men in line for the cookies, too. Were there now? Hey, everybody likes cookies! It's not gay. Jesus. It's so weird that they're like, oh, men gonna like sweets. It's totally not manly. Like, what the fuck? Everybody likes fucking cookies. Like, what do you have on your birthday? Birthday ramen, I guess. Jesus. Birthday salt block? Here's your salt lick. Happy birthday, buddy. Like, why does she get? Because you're a man. Men get salt blocks on their fucking birthday. Like, what the fuck? So dumb. It's the weirdest fucking thing. Yes. Just forget about it. This isn't too much for me to eat by myself. Seriously? There's like 30 in here. You really like sweets, don't you? Hey, I could eat a box of fucking, give me that whole fucking thing of Oreos. We'll shove it down. We'll manage. I might die, but I'll do it. Sorry. But honestly, these cookies aren't as sweet as other types. Chocolate can be a vector for bifidobacterium? Like, the bacterium came up with the bifidio, wow. Which is a good probiotic, so you shouldn't look down on all sweets. You're much more talkative than usual. Alright, I get it. I'll take a few. You don't have to force yourself. Next time I should just get ramen delivered. It'll be much quicker. That's fucking hilarious. Shall I call it a day? PC, can't shirk duties, go to bed, wake up, who do I investigate? Who shall I investigate today? Who do you fucking think? I want to hear more about this ramen. What do you do on your days off? Go to fucking ramen shops. Sleep. And aside from that, drink. What's with that look? I'm answering your questions honestly. I was hoping for a response that would allow the conversation to go somewhere. I sleep, drink, fucking lick salt blocks, eat fucking ramen. Jeez. No, I go to the arcades. How about that? Arcades? Do you go often? I haven't really gone much recently, but I do like them. It's a quick way to blow off some steam. Do you play the crane games? Can you honestly picture a guy like me getting super into a crane game? Someone would immediately call the police and no one would bat an eye. True. That's why it makes me sad. I really love the crane games, especially like the ones with the cute fucking pink bunnies inside. I'm like, I want a cute pink bunny, but I can't get myself one because, like, salt blocks. He's like, I really actually like cake and pink bunnies, but I'm a tough guy and I'm not allowed to like those things. Aw, sweetie, you can like whatever you want. Hey, don't just agree so easily. Okay, then what kinds of games do you like? I like fighting games and gun games. Come on. Oh my god, he is such a fucking stereotype. It's not like actually killing someone, but it's a nice little diversion. Like salt, fucking ramen, fucking like busting caps and asses. Like, what the fuck? He's so weird. No matter how you do it, relieving stress is better than bottling it up. I agree with that. You definitely strike me as the type who does bottle it up. I used to have ways of relieving stress before coming here. Oh? And what were those? Fucking all my husbandos that Zero fucking murdered? What? Nothing. Drinking and complaining. That doesn't match your looks. You seem like an old man trapped in a woman's body. I am not like an old man. Fucking sciatica's killing me. I'm like an old man. I think relieving stress like that is pretty common for everyone. Sorry, don't get all pouty. Anyway, if that's how you relieve stress, I can join you sometime. I'll pass. You don't want to drink with me? It's not that, it's just... I'm not a very strong drinker. Oh, so if I get you drunk, then you're mine, huh? If you're getting strange ideas in your head, I'll report you to the higher-ups. Jeez, you can't take a joke, can you? Sexual jokes like that are inappropriate there, buddy. There aren't many people here who are former cops. It's kind of like we're from the same town. We got a common bond. If you have something on your mind, I could play the part of your senior officer. I could play the part of your senior officer. I feel like he said that skeevy-like. When you put it that way, you seem like you have fatherly traits that clash with your looks. Fatherly trait? Okay. You don't make fun of me. I'm trying to give you advice. When serious people like you snap, things get really bad. If you don't let off steam when you need to, it'll build up inside until everything explodes. Is it fun pretending like you actually care? She's so fucking snarky, I love it. Ha, so you saw through it? Keisuke Sanjo. He's here in the thick of it, but I can't get a read on him at all. He's fucking funny. She's like, you're full of shit. He's like, yeah, I am. Seriously, let's go get drunk and fuck. She's like, gross, no. Who shall I investigate today? Back to Sanjo. Well, at least from speaking to you like this, I feel like my ability to chat has improved. I feel like that was sarcastic. Really? I don't think you changed at all. You bring up topics so naturally. You're really stiff. That isn't true. I can bring up something that's an ironclad topic for conversation starting. Ironclad? If you have something that good, let's hear it. Well, it's a very delicate topic, so I decided not to bring it up until we had gotten close. Sanjo, what kind of women do you like? Huh? That's your ironclad conversation starter? It's fun, no? No, this isn't some school trip. And honestly, do you think this would be a fun topic for the two of us to discuss? Fine, I'll think of something else. Wait. Don't go getting all depressed. This makes me feel like I did something wrong. What was it again? What kind of woman do I like? Yes, will you tell me? A sexy type with a bombshell figure. Women are better with those characteristics than they are without. The look on her chibi face. He's imagining he's like looking at the girl over there with the big bust. He's like, and she's like, the actual fuck. In your case, you're still a growing girl. Hang in there. Ugh. Suddenly have the urge to hit you. It's kind of refreshing because, like, when you're playing an Otome game, all the guys are, like, insta in love with you. And even when they're like, yeah, well, you're, whatever. Like, Sasuke would be like, whatever, you're too stupid for me. And you're like, no, it's because he loves you. But, like, and this is refreshing because these guys, they don't give a shit about you. Like, they don't. You're just... And they're downright, not just insulting you for the sake of insulting you, like Sasuke. They're literally just saying the truth, like, you're kind of like a fucking robot. Or like, you know what, like, you're gonna explode because you keep holding your shit in. Or like, I mean, you're a little flat there. Like, it's just so funny because you're like, I don't care what you think about my body. Thanks. The fuck? So good. What a shame. Fighting's prohibited between members, right? I just have to be careful not to leave a bruise. Like you said, if you don't get caught, it's fine. Whoa, your eyes are serious. Doesn't sound like a joke when you say it. Sorry. You do have some good points that are specific to you. Like what? Right. You approach me without any fear. You have spunk. Most other women can't compete with that. Not many women can make fun of me. Do I make fun of you? Do I make fun of you? Do you realize it? Honestly, I don't know whether you're brave or tense. Knowing that you can actually give a woman a compliment is an unexpected piece of information. Don't go getting all happy over that. You're a strange woman. I actually like, they saying these things that are supposed to be insulting, like, yeah, you're still growing, you're strange, you're weird, and I'm like, no, I enjoy this. Like, yeah, thank you. Oh, God. I love it was weird, like, what kind of guy do you like? What kind of girl do you like? That's a weird, no, but I enjoy it. Oh, okay, here we go. I was wondering, too, because we didn't get one at 10 or 15. There wasn't much time left until X Day. I presume that they're about to stain their hands with blood once again. Even still, they were behaving as normal. I guess that meant they made their decisions. I might be the only one who hasn't actually made that decision. In this short period of time, by spending time with them, I'd been able to confront my own feelings. Well, not all of them, but even though I knew that I mustn't give them any leeway in my mind, I began to see them as people. That's the point of this. Even still, I can't turn back now. And again, I feel like it was definitely like, I'm going to take them all fucking out, take down all of Adonis, kill all these people, right? Because again, killing Zero, we've said it a million times, just killing Zero wouldn't do anything, because we could have killed him in the church. So I feel like she's going to take everybody. And Zero knew that and was like, oh, why don't you go talk to people, because I think we have a Judas in our midst. And we're the Judas, and we're like, we're the most suspicious. And he's like, what? No, talk to everyone else. So that we talk to everyone and be like, they're like humans and I don't want to hurt them. And we're like, fuck it. I don't, like, it's going to come that, like, what do we do? Do we kill them? Do we not kill? Like, you know what I mean? He's trying to make this difficult for us because he's a fucking sociopath. Psychopath. He's just fucking nuts. Anyway, so it's interesting. So, and I mean, I guess technically when you play through this, if you didn't, you'd be choosing different people and you'd have actually talked to everyone, but it was easier for me to keep track of what the fuck I did, because I don't know how it's going to play out when we start again. Is it going to know we've already investigated this person, or I'm just going to have to ignore that, you know? I don't know. So, I'm sure the game keeps track, but does it know when I start the second one? Like, it should, but I don't know that. And that meant this was the moment. But before that, I wanted to have one more simple conversation with them. It's all right. Even if I have recovered a bit of human warmth, it didn't replace the hatred that I felt. Instead, it's gotten deeper and stronger. I just needed to continue to foster the pitch-black feelings within. Okay, so that was our Day 5 interlude. Oh! Oh, interesting! Do we got a different... Why are we... Hey! Do you still want to see my journal? I'd like to, but you don't want to show me, right, Suzune? Sue? That's what she told me to call her, but I just can't get used to it. But she seems so happy now. She was so standoffish with me at the beginning. What's happening right now is basically a minor miracle. It's really weird because we talked and we did all of Ogata, but we haven't gotten side scenes with him. I understand with the siblings, you know, but now we got a side scene with her. It's like, huh. We're friends now, so I'll make a special exception for you. Huh? Really? I mean, maybe you have to do somebody else to get, you know what I mean? Like, you got the two of them and then you know, I don't know. There's nothing at all that amazing in here, so don't get that excited. This is the day I first talked to you, right? Next month, Y day. Sunny, today Spacey Hoshino talked to me. I tried to run away, but she got me. She said it was an order from Zero, so I toughed it out. Talking about work makes me glum. I thought that she'd get on my case for not being good at work, but instead she encouraged me. I mended a button that was coming off, and she called me quick and nimble. So strange for me to be praised. Strange. Even though I was rebuked, very few people ever praised me. So I was a little frightened. I only said what was on my mind. This was the day you said that you were interested in Shion. X month, Y day. It seems that Spacey Hoshino is interested in Shion. Shion is smart and kind, so I guess it's natural that she would like him. I thought that she was coming to talk to me, so I was a little sad. But it wasn't like that. I think that she wanted to know more about me, so she was talking to Shion. Spacey Hoshino is strange. Coming from the strangest person. Now you're calling me strange. I can't get a good comment at all in here. Well, we weren't friends yet. Okay, so more recently. X day, why month? Today's the first time I tried to call her Spacey-chan. I've never felt friendly enough with anyone to greet them like this besides Shion. After that, I asked her to call me Sue, and she looked confused. When she called me Sue, it had a strange ring to it, and it reminded me of Mom. Even though whenever I usually remember Mom, it's a painful feeling. I won't act strange, make things difficult, or get sad. I'll just be me. It's a relief. You're not talking bad about me. Other than Shion, you're the person that appears most in this diary. Really? Because I don't talk to that many people, but I always wanted a relationship like this. You and I are assisting in crime, so we probably aren't normal. Whether or not someone decides that I should be eliminated someday, I need you. If something were to happen to you, I would be sad. Thank you. Ever since coming here, I've also lived a life that's far from normal. At first, I talked to you simply because it was an order. Now it's different. I enjoy spending time with you. Really? Yes. If I had a younger sister, I think our relationship might have felt like this. This is truly how I feel. I've started to open up my heart to her. Unfortunately, this is right before the X-Day plans, so I don't know if this change will be a good or a bad one, but soon we won't have the opportunity to take the time to talk like this. Before that, would you like to go eat cake? Cake? Shall we invite Shion too? You'll feel more at ease that way. This type of thing is something that girls do together, right? Will you be okay? If I'm with you, I will be. That's right. Let's go. Okay. Is it okay to leave your diary behind? Yes, today is special. Enjoying this moment is more important to me. Rather than holding on to my clothes, wouldn't it be better if you held my hand? Will you hold hands with me? Yes, no problem. In that case, your hand is warm. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. If Shion knew, he might get angry. You're his precious little sister, so he might get worried. It's okay. I'll explain it to him. That you, Spacey-chan, are my dear friend. Oh, interesting. Wow, we get him too. Hey, it's interesting that we've got, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously because we've done both of them, but I wonder if you get things like this with anybody else. Hey, I don't know further. It's rare for you to come to my room. Something wrong? You wanted to see, so I painted something. Painted? You mean... Is that us with the cheese tart on our face? That's so cute. Is this me? You said that you only painted landscapes. It was just a paint to go outside. Landscapes require a lot of work. Still, why did you paint a picture of when I had cheese tart all over my face? If you're gonna paint me, I'd prefer that you did one where I have a better expression. This was the most memorable to me, so that's what it is. Don't complain. It's just like you said. I look like a child. Right? Don't you look dumb? She looks like a Danganronpa character, I'm just saying. Don't say it like that. What, are you angry? I'm not. And then don't get all sullen. You're older than me and you're acting like a child. I'm a novice when it comes to knowing about art, but painting something like this must have taken quite a long time. Even with everything being so busy right now, you took the time to paint this. I'm not the type of person to become petty in light of that. Is that so? Well, this did turn out pretty good. Here, I'll give this to you. Huh? Are you sure? If I hold on to it and Suzune found it, she'd get the wrong idea. That's true. Okay then, I'll gladly take it. Yeah, what? Once we're done with the X-Day plan, I think I want to start studying painting seriously. That means you don't intend to let it just be a hobby? Something like that. This isn't the kind of thing where you can get good on effort alone, and I'm in this environment. I understand that the chance for failure is really high. But if someone could look at my paintings and enjoy them like you do, I'd like that. Yeah, at least I think I would. A little bit. Maybe. Shion, This is the first time something like this happened, and I'm not entirely sure, but this might be what people call a dream. Anyone has the right to have wants and dreams. But you're either going to have to get really lucky or work really hard to have your dream come true. So like you to say that I'll succeed. It's so like you to not just say that I'll succeed. I lost my goal of revenge. I was just living for nothing. As a criminal, I don't know what my future holds, but it's free to dream. Well, I hit rock bottom once already, confident that most things in life can't faze me anymore. You're shining like a star in my eyes. I know I'm not really fit for that. I always put Suzune first and foremost. Even my own wishes were secondary to hers. And that's why it feels kind of weird. What you want isn't strange at all, but you should also take a little time for yourself, too. Yeah, I have the most fun when I'm drawing. It's enjoyable, despite how the rest of my life was full of hardships. Wow, we missed that box there, and thank God you can read that, but it's kind of hard. It's a lot of white on white. I thought there'd be zero benefit in talking to you, but I take that back. And there was a benefit, even if it's all an illusion. The reason I can have this positive mindset is thanks to you. Aww. You have my support. Yeah, if I get famous, my paintings might be worth a lot. Maybe that drawing will make you rich. This painting belongs to me now. I won't ever sell it. Uh-huh. I guess it'd be embarrassing if to show off a picture of you with that stupid look on your face. That's not the reason why I won't sell it. Did that get you really mad? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yeah, you are. Jeez. Which one of here is the dishonest one? Which one of us here is the dishonest one? Did I read that right? I thought there was nothing for me to be fixated on. But my portrait in the painting looks so human. The feeling I got from seeing it was similar to the way I feel when I find something that I thought I had lost. Oh! Because we talked and did all of him, we get to... Cool! Alright, we get all of the people that you finished. So theirs was a separate side thing. Now is everybody that you finished doing, I guess, you get? Or maybe it was just all the people you talked to. We'll see if we get... Sanjo. Okada. Oh, it's you, Hoshino. That's unusual. Were you listening to music? I don't remember his voice, because I don't think we talked to him again. Yes, it's a song by Yasuhiro Ishiki. Why would you listen to his music? We both have lost something big. Because he was a celebrity, public opinion of him soured very harshly. His dream of becoming a professional musician was cut short, and his friends left him. His despair was immeasurable. But he continued to fight from that day forth. I can tell from his song. He doesn't curse the people who framed him. He continues to try to live in this cruel world. We should have gotten a route with him. It would have been beautiful. I gave people who were in the same circumstances strength by inviting them into the path of evil. Yet he tried to save people with the power of song. He's the ideal form of justice I wish I could be. Then where did your justice go? I wish it were right here, because I chose this path myself. You seem much more relaxed all of a sudden. Did something happen? Perhaps. Anyway, you should try listening to the song, too. I'm fine. Is it because listening to Ishiki's song reminds you of your brother? How did you know? I received the song from Sarah. He's done quite a lot for my daughter, so we chat from time to time. Oh, so you heard from Akito. He did it out of consideration, so I didn't accidentally make you listen to his music. Still, I believe that you should listen to this song. It has nothing to do with my work, so I don't really feel there's a need for that. I completely understood that's a topic that you'd want to avoid. But X Day is almost upon us. You should take the opportunity to listen to the song yourself. Is it about our brother? Your brother is on there playing the guitar. Oh, rip our heart out, Ogata! It's not just Ishiki's voice. The music itself is great. You should give it a listen. Fine. If you insist, I'll give it a try. I immediately regret listening to it. Sadness and pain are nothing but a hindrance to the day where I'll put an end to it all. That's why I thought I had thrown it all away. There was no point in me being here until I can actually do what I must. Even when I hear cruel words or when I'm dealt with unreasonably after coming to... Even when I hear cruel words or when I'm dealt with unreasonably, after coming to Adonis, I felt nothing. I couldn't cry, and yet... I was only able to move forward by hating the world and its inhabitants. I am justice. I am the strong, making the world submit. But sometimes I don't know if I've really become strong. Strong. I wanted to become strong too. It was the only way I could survive. I'm the only one here. You can stay until you've calmed down. Thank you. The sound of the guitar echoes in my head. Oh, just now. I'll shut out my emotions when I open my eyes again. But just for now, please let me remember you. Oh. That almost got me more than all of Shiraishi's route. Fuck. Like, that's so sad. Oh, I got the watery eyes. Not gonna ugly cry. I saved that for Toa, okay? But like, damn, not just, you're like, oh. Spent all that time wanting to be like, Kazuki, you and Akito need to be happy together, and now you're dead. That's so fucking sad. It's just because everyone's dead, but just remembering that, oh man, okay. Wow. The sniffling is my allergies, but also, no, I'm not gonna lie, like, that got me teary. It made me tear up a little. I can't see it in my eye. Alright. 3 days left. The day of rebirth. The day Adonis had planned to set off multiple simultaneous terrorist attacks. As a member of the organization, I was also part of the preparations for this event. Oh! We were on day 5, and then so she showed up on day 5, Shion showed up on day 4, and Ogata showed up on day 3. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I saw the Roman numerals, but I wasn't really paying that much attention, so now we're down to 3 days, so... Interesting. So you definitely don't get your full days to talk to everyone. Okay, as a member of the organization, I was also part of the preparations for this event. However, while I was preparing, I was also making plans to destroy it as well. Personnel, expense, time, all the effort spent on this, after 2 long years, the time had finally arrived. More than anything else, fooling everyone here for this long was difficult. But being able to manage and use our arsenal has put me in an extremely advantageous position. With this, everything will come to an end. I guess that also includes my communications with the enforcers. At first, it was just a pain dealing with them. I thought of it as just another order. But after I'd gotten to know them, it helped me rediscover the humanity I had hidden within myself. Each of them had their own issues with the organization, but none had the conviction to betray it. And neither had the ability to become truly evil terrorists, nor champions of justice who could directly oppose terrorism. I thought that was a truly human dilemma. Spending time with them wasn't bad. Interesting. The above is my opinion. I do not believe there's a Judas lurking among the enforcers. A top-secret investigation from Zero. I took the data I gathered about the enforcers and went with it to make my final report in the temple. See, I mean, like, it makes sense the first time you play through, you talk to everyone at least, like, once or twice. But, I mean, like, we didn't do that, and, like, you know. I wonder if you don't get the... How do you... You wouldn't be able to talk to anybody fully the first playthrough unless you did the way we did it. Or specifically talked to one person constantly. So, like, what would you get for days 5, 4, and 3? Would you get those side stories or not? Huh. I see. Thanks. And that means we can continue the plan as is. Zero's response was slightly dry. He might have truly expected there to be a Judas before. He did say that normally there is one. But in an organization of this size, you needed a certain level of stamina and conviction to betray it. Even though they did have some issues with the organization, none of them had a strong enough will for them to act upon it. However, I still have some doubts. If there had been a traitor, it was important to do this, and it wasn't unusual to do an investigation to check the stuff out just in case. But trusting the entirety of that investigation to me, there must have been a more reliable method. He could have had them bugged or kept under surveillance. He could have talked to people who were in the same departments as them. And what do you think? Huh? Even though you didn't find a Judas, you must have felt something interacting with them. Tell me your honest opinions. He did this on purpose, see? Even though they did work for the organization, at the end of the day, they were just normal people originally. I could see that they were conflicted. My conclusion was that those conflicted feelings aren't strong enough to turn into betrayal in any of them at this point in time. Self-hatred, regret, defiance, they all exhibited these feelings to some degree, but their minds are still made up. Made up to being criminals? Yes, there's no point resisting. All they can do is continue, are their thoughts. I felt something like resignation from them. Of course, not all of them. There were those among them whom I still felt had a desire to be here. However, the root of that desire still stemmed from resignation and feelings of subordination. Isn't that strange? That isn't like a terrorist at all. Huh? Rebels seek for revolution to upend the current reality. They try to change others in order to enforce their ideals. But these are people who have given up, who don't have the will to resist. If that's true, just what are they fighting for? Aren't they searching for a place to belong? I'd spoken my reply without thinking. All of them had an obvious commonality. The fact that they all felt isolated, afraid of the real world. They didn't fit anywhere in society. Even if they had just tried to hold that hate inside, if they ever acted on it, there was no going back. From that point, they'd either have to be judged by the law or sink into the dregs of society. Beyond that, they all carried scars of the past and wanted revenge. It's natural they would search for a place to belong. I see. That's a keen observation. It's exactly as you've said. Their primary motivator is self-preservation. Even if they can't fully support Adonis, even if they carry guilt for having stained their hands, they value themselves more than those feelings. He said this as though he found fault with them. But from my perspective, I didn't think that was a bad thing. I didn't really think this was something that Zero had any right to judge these people upon, especially since he set them on the path to evil. Even still, they'd advance his cause, and all I could say was that they let him down. But you alone are different. He then turned his gaze on me once again. As usual, I was unable to read his intent, but I knew his words carried extra meaning. You haven't given up. You aren't looking for a place to belong. You're willing to sacrifice your life and devote every moment to resist the goal. Yes, that's right. It was pointless to try and keep up the act. He already knew everything after all. I honestly should have expected that. No matter how careful I tried to be, trying to deceive someone like this for 2 years, it was impossible to think that I hadn't slipped up. He knew. He just pretended not to. He wanted you to meet all these people so you wouldn't take it down. He probably wanted to see me try and resist him right now. Do you still plan to act? I don't think it's quite the time for that, though. That's right. I was planning on acting soon, but I changed my mind. Huh? If you make a move now, even if I were to do my best, it won't matter. I assume that you intend to resist too. To fight bitterly till the very end. Yep, looks like you understand. He laughed like he was enjoying himself. I didn't want to admit it, but I was relieved to see that expression. I can't get flustered and mess this up. I needed to build this hatred even more. If I devoted all this effort just to have him completely outmaneuver me, my work would be beyond meaningless. I was going to choke the life out of him, so that he had no way to resist. Unless I did that, he'd be disappointed again. Well then, to the success of the X-Day plan and to the glory of Adonis, I shall continue to give you my all. Yes, I'm counting on you. But once everything settles down, we should get a drink together. I didn't know why he had me look for a Judas. Through my interactions with the enforcers, I knew my next moves now. I needed to find people I can use, people to work with. I needed to use them to accomplish my goals. Even if that was what he wanted. Until I accomplished my goals, I was just another one of the organization's pawns, an obedient doll that knelt to him. Until that final day arrived. I wonder if that's the end. Until you, get through... It's just, an interesting... It is an end. Interesting. I think you have to get through everyone before you actually get, the... And I'm thinking in Zero's route is when you get an actual... Yeah. So, wow, interesting. Oops. Oh, here we go. Oh, cool. You can see normal end. That's basically... Okay, so it does, once you've gone through once, it does all of the... everybody, and then we'll get the Ogata combination event. Oh, there must be a couple of combination events. Cool. So we just got to go through the prologue again. And then I'm wondering... You got to go through the prologue again, but you can skip everything. Oh, God, can we skip this? Cool, we can. Falling. Okay, hold on. So we're going to do a lot of skipping right now, so... Oh, Akito. My little precious Akito. But I'm wondering, I'm curious as to when the scene comes up, the investigation, if it's going to show... I would assume, since it shows in the prologue, that it would show that... Well, there you go. There's that fucking CG. That Suzune and Shion and Ogata are maxed. Because, like, you got their combo event, but I'm wondering if there's combo events for other characters, and do I have to do it all? So, like, if I had done Shion this whole first time, right? But I didn't do Suzune. Oh, wow, this isn't interesting. What are Zero's intentions? I understand the attempt to smoke a traitor out. That's weird. Oh, this is different. Oh, hold on. Sorry, let me go back. I didn't think it was going to be different. I was like, why isn't this skipping? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, no, whoops, stop. I didn't mean to skip. It went right back to 24. That was bizarre. Okay, whoops. I'll just go back, hold on. I'm not going to skip back. Okay, in order to achieve from that day forward, I'll work while investigating. Okay, Zero's order to find the Judas. I started the investigation a few days ago. It was necessary for me to complete my mission. However, what are Zero's intentions? I understood attempting to smoke a traitor out to ensure that all the bases were covered. But in the past 2 years, it seemed like there would be limits to what could be accomplished by a traitor without being discovered. And I don't think any of the executors have the skills to do anything like that. If any of them were possible candidates, it'd be Sanjo, Akito, and Mikuni. Okay. I didn't realize it was going to be totally different. It went from 30 to 24. I'm like, what? Even if they'd been undermining us in secret, if they'd stayed hidden this long, would they really slip up in just 1 month? I needed to investigate the executors. Ignoring my mission wasn't an option. But at the same time, I needed to know what Zero's true intentions were. I mustn't be swayed by emotions. Outwardly, everything needed to be for the organization, for Zero's ideals. And when it all came down to it in the end, in order to accomplish my goals, I need to proceed carefully. It's kind of interesting how it makes it slightly different. Oh, and it does say everyone's completed. Okay. Oh! Excuse me? What is this? I thought you had to go down Mikuni's route to get him. That doesn't... We're not doing him. But I want to see this. No! We're not doing that. That's at the end. I'm going to bet that kind of whoever... Like, because it didn't say anything in the guide when I looked up, you know, whatever. I think it said you had to do Mikuni's to get, like, the Zero route. But I don't think you do. I'm assuming they must have done a bunch of different people and then whatever. But we didn't, and he's there. Unless that's totally different. I don't know, but... I don't think it is. So we are gonna not, like, I like that because he's actually 0 and Mikuni's number 1. There's no number 2. They've all got no... Oh, yeah, no. Sanjo's number 2. Who's 3? Suzune's number 3. That's interesting. Shion's 4. Soda's 5. Sugawara's 6. Akito's 7. Hana's 8. And Ogata's 9. Interesting. It's weird how they numbered them like that. And And they're all like it's not in a normal order, but it's, anyway. We're going to continue going down Sanjo's. We got to finish his stories, but it does start right where we left off. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So at least you'd know, I'm going to go to this part. So we could have bounced all over. I wasn't 100% sure, so maybe bouncing all over would have been fine, but this is how we're doing it. It's too late now. Anyway. You seem like a strong guy. Do you have any weaknesses? Strong guys don't typically just tell people their weaknesses. So the fact that you weren't saying no means that you do have some. You're used to seeing some of the more graphic stuff thanks to work, and you look like you could pick up a snake or a reptile with your bare hands. So it'd have to be a problem with your constitution. You said you like ramen, so it's not related to you eating hot foods. Other than that, all I can think of is... The fact that you're putting so much thought into this is bad. I'm not so stupid that I'd give away my weakness like that. Poison. Or fire. He's like, what? Yeah, most humans are weak to poison or fire. Kick a note of that. He's like, what? Before, I said I didn't like sweets, right? Isn't that good enough? You might not like them, but that isn't enough to make you want to run away. Just what do you want me to do here? Something with your constitution. Could it be that you can't stand to be tickled? Are we gonna fucking tickle him? That is incredibly stupid. Do you honestly think something like that would be enough to bother me? True. But I'd like to test out my theory. Are we gonna fucking tickle? We are so weird, I love it. What? There are many people who are ticklish on the soles of their feet or under their arms. Can you sit over there for a second? You'll be stupid. Why should I play along with this? You can consider it to be bonding. Oh, can I now? Why are you resisting so much? Perhaps you really do hate being tickled. I'm telling you that's not it. Hey, where do you think you're touching? Don't you have any shame? Sorry, I sneezed. This is merely to verify my theory. To do that, I'd recommend you don't resist. If you lay a hand on me, it's against the rules. That's a threat. Wait, stop. Oh my god. I wanted a little chibi CG of that. You have no mercy, do you? I can't believe you laughed that hard. Thanks for the treat. Yeah, so come, but you and I are the only ones here. If I felt like it, you know what could happen to you, right? After that fit of laughter, your threats don't exactly carry much weight. You... Don't worry, I won't tell anyone that being tickled is your Achilles heel. However, if you do anything to me, I will strike your weak point with no hesitation. Just who is the monster here? Oh, now we get that! Oh, cool! Oh, I love it! This is so exciting! This is gonna go over too, because, you know... Hey, little lady, you came at the right time. He's slipping into Enomoto voice. I don't know what's happening anyway. Sanjo and Ogata. What a strange combination. Kinda is. We're going drinking together. Wanna come with us? Hey, I haven't agreed to it yet. What? You got nothing better to do? Just hole up in your room, you shrivel up like an old geezer. And someone that looks as old as you do can't be saying that. If you don't want to go, just say so. You dragged me out here by force. You got some nerve saying that crap. Please don't fight. Yeah, oh man, you're so immature. What? You're the one that picked a fight? This is going to continue the entire time. Zero wants all the executioners to come together in preparation for X Day. Ogata, you don't seem to communicate much with the other executors. It wouldn't hurt to take this opportunity to get to know one another. Wow. Yeah, I know. You know your stuff, little lady. But forcing people together would be like putting the cart before the horse. Sanjo, you should at least listen to Ogata's preferences. She's right. I know you're short-sighted, but you always look blind. Want to try saying that again? I hope you two haven't forgotten that fights among executors are forbidden, right? Yeah. Anyway, now that everything's settled, both of you are coming with me. Hold on, why am I part of this? When you're here, he gets less aggressive. If you don't come, he might turn into an even more serious fight. Is that supposed to be a threat? You want me to serve as the buffer between you two? Well, then it's not fun to just drink with two guys. I know you don't want to admit it, but you are a woman. At least look pretty for us. Alcohol does loosen tongues. Might be able to extract some information from them they usually won't disclose. I suppose it won't hurt to check up on the executors a bit. All right, then I'll join. Is that all right with you, Ogata? It's better than being alone with him. How are you so sensitive? You should have grown out of that by now. You need to be more flexible. You keep calling me old, but I'm not that old. Sanjo, Okada... Yeah, I'm sure you'll lighten up a bit more after a little booze. Hey, get your hands off me. These two really don't get along. I need to keep an eye on them. Oh my god, we're actually going to the bar! What if Sakuragawa's here? They killed all of our friends except for Sasuzuka, but Sakuragawa isn't dead, Mukai's not dead? Do we know that? I don't remember anyway. Sayaki's not... Oh, he's totally dead. Mochida? What about Mochida? Wait. These two stand out, so it's good that they picked a restaurant off the beaten path, but... Why do you need me to actually be a physical barrier between you? He's freakishly strong. The setup is to prevent heckling and harassment. You're trying to use me as your shield? Hey, shut up over there. Start with a toast for now. Toast to what? Who cares? Anyway, you do it, old man. Take the lead here. Huh? Don't take me all the way out here and only ask for my input now. What's wrong with you making the toast? You're the oldest one here. But you're the one that's lived through the most danger. Let's just do a normal toast. Kanpai! I'm out of pain. Fine, let's do that instead. Yes, in that case. Good work, everyone! We're that. I haven't drunk in a hole in the wall like this in quite a while. If it weren't for something random like this, probably would have never crossed my mind to go to a place like this. Phew! Phew! Both of you seem to really enjoy your beer. It has been a while. Don't pretend to be some goody two-shoes. I know you're a drinker. Just drink up. Like you can talk. Your glass is empty. You know, even though it isn't prohibited, it feels so awkward being drinking over there. What? To be drinking? Over here? You know? Even though it isn't prohibited, it feels awkward to be drinking, you know? Let's just say that. You must have been craving alcohol. Yeah, I do go out to drink alone a lot, but there are times when you want to drink with someone. Speaking of which, Okada, don't you go out alone too? What? Really? Well, there are days that I want to drink. I get it. I spotted you in the area, so I figured I'd reach out to you. Feel like to maintain some alone time for myself? I like to maintain some alone time for myself. Sorry, I don't know how to read. That's why I invited you out today. If that's the case, why didn't you say? You're the one that tried to close the door immediately after seeing my face. I didn't really want to say this, but you looked ticked. Anyone else would do the same when they saw your overbearing face. He does have a point. Come on now, little lady. Don't you go saying those hurtful things too. Get off of me. It's really hot. You're also wearing fur. Fucking man beast. Like, man, you're scary. But you're drinking a Kahlua and milk? That doesn't fit you at all. It's Kahlua and cream. That's what it's called, thank you. Maybe milk, but it's still called a Kahlua and cream. What do you care what I drink? Leave me alone, and Kaluas are delicious. I didn't expect it either. I thought you'd prefer a much stronger liquor, like fucking scotch. I know, right? Figured you'd go with sochu, sake, or awamori? Shochu, I don't know what that is. Sake, I know. Awamori? Kahlua and milk wasn't anything close to what I would have guessed. My drink has a higher alcohol content than most beers, you know. If you're gonna make fun of my drink, I'm gonna eat all of your yakitori. Yakitori. You hungry? Go ahead and stuff yourself. It's my treat. I thought we were splitting the bill. I wouldn't make someone younger pay. My pride won't allow it. Man, that sounds like something an old government official would say. I invited you guys, so I should be the one paying. I'm a woman, so I shouldn't pay. I'm just kidding. You dragged me here. I'll pay for my own drink, but I'm not paying for your yakitori, but I'm going to eat it all. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if you're dense or not. So what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, we get a siege! Oh, look at Okada, shit face. Come on, Hoshino. This is just a thought. But I'm always wondering what justice is. He's totally drunk. Don't just watch, do something. This is so cute. I love it. I love her face. She is like the fuck. Yeah. We gotta do something, you know. Because we're the ones that are gonna support the whole wide world. Just leave him alone. It's funnier that way. Look. Listen to me! Both of you. Yeah, I'm listening. You wanted to make this rotten world right, was it? That's right. The world allows too much bad stuff to happen to good people. You can't let it be. Sometimes you gotta fight what society tells you is normal or common sense. Don't you think so? Yeah, I agree. But you can only fight if you have power. You're programmed to believe that enduring it's proper and people cave under the pressure to conform. There are plenty of weak people like that. Helping those kinds of people is justice! Her expressions change and hers is just like holding her drink like, fuck. Just fuck. I don't care if you think I'm naive. Oh, I'm breaking the law? Who gives a damn? Even if I become a criminal, there are things that I have to defend. That's just the way I have to live. We'll be judged someday. That's unavoidable. That's all the more reason for us to make sure the grudges don't pass on to the next generation. It's got the soft, like, music in the background. It's so weird. We have to shout what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. I see. Sanjo? And this old dude was your boss. I'm sure that you and the underlings would be happy. What's that, Sanjo? You want to work under me? Oh, look, guys, what you guys do after we go back is none of my business, but let's keep the gay to a minimum right now, okay? We're in public. Those two would be the worst pair. They just know. They don't even have a bromance. This is the weirdest drinking buddies scenario ever. I think I don't like that. Maybe my life would have turned out different. It's not too late to live your dreams. If you insist, I can make you my underling. Oh, you got a lot of guts to put Sanjo under you. He looks sketchy, but his eyes are pure. That shows that his heart is clean. You heard him. Jeez. But he might be serious about that. I'm not so sure. There are those who wanted to maintain their own sense of justice, but were unable to. Oddly, Ogata and Sanjo do seem to have some things in common with each other. I just love these little pair scenarios. It's so fucking fun. That was a blast. Shall I call it a day here? I think we should. But we're going to skip to at least the morning, and then we'll continue our investigation in the next part. These parts keep going over because we get these little things at the very end, and it's like, oh, all right, well, we're going to go over, and then it's 10 minutes over, but whatever. We can't leave them and not do them. It's too much fun, so... Anyway, I will wrap this up here. We will continue. We will finish Sanjo, because we have one more of his, I think. We'll do that in the next part, and then we'll start the next person. I think we should do Sugawara, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.